What's up, my people? Welcome to a bloody day. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another live stream with your boy, B Jung. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, we're talking about the jungle, and that's what we in right now. We really in the jungle, and I'm super glad that you guys are tuning by. I know you guys are here to learn some knowledge, figure out what's going on in the market today. So we're going to be spitting all of the facts on everything that you need to know. Welcome, everyone. So let me know if this stream is working for y'all. Let me know if this is playing. Ooh, let me turn off my phone right here so I can make sure that there's no reverb and echo. What is up, everyone? Jeez, today sucks. Let me turn off the intro music. Sheesh, man. Turn on some of this right here. All right, guys. Woo! Because it's a red day, let me, I actually always wanted to do this like on stream. How do I turn this thing to the red? I want to make this red. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's what we need. Today is a red day. And I don't think many people are expecting a day like this to be what we're seeing right now. So there's a lot we need to cover, all right, in this live stream. First, I want to talk about why we're seeing this market dip. There's no point in, I feel like, reacting or trying to find the solution if you don't know what the cause is going to be, because this could keep dropping and dropping and dropping. And when it comes to buying the dip, man, when the dip keeps going down, you don't want to be in a position where you end up buying over and over again, because you end up losing that purchasing power on the reserve. Now, guys, before we get started with this live stream, I just got to say, what's up, my people? How you guys doing today? How are y'all feeling? I'm reading all the chat right now. How are y'all feeling? Are y'all scared? Are y'all feeling like it's the end of the world? Do you have some Topo Chico? Not sponsored, but I definitely wanted to get myself a little bit of something like this before we started. Where's my bottle cap opener? Oh, yeah. All right. So before we get started, let's crack open a cold one. And yeah, let me know how y'all are feeling. I got this on Amazon a long time ago. I use this all the time, y'all. All right, y'all feeling nervous? Yep, I saw the Wyckoff theory. I saw that like 2 days ago. That video is doing really well right now, and it looks like a lot of pro analysts are basing this off of that. So we'll talk about the Wyckoff as well, too. Oh, is that electric? Y'all know what I mean. Woo, yeah, we're seeing a lot of mixed emotions in the chat right now, man. Shoot, I should have turned on slow mode because this is going to be hard to read. Let me know if y'all are in here from my inner circle. And before we begin, we got almost 5,000 people in here. So, guys, go ahead and drop a like on this video if you guys haven't already, because here's what's going to happen. When you like a video like this, first of all, it's going to tell YouTube, hey, yo, Brian Jung's content, it's all right, you know? It's all right. It's not too bad. So let's start pushing it out to people. When more people start watching content like this and we spread the message of, look, this is not the end, and people realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't paper hand this sell and continue the domino effect, we will single-handedly stop the dominoes from falling and falling and falling through the use of social media, Twitter, YouTube. So do your part, like a video, like this video. Welcome to the Brian Jungle. Woo! The hell, my... First of all, I want to say, if this is your first market dip, man, welcome. So I know a lot of people are having flashbacks from the last market dip that we've had. And also, my audio sounds weird now. Did I just like pull something? Let me know how my audio sounds. Yeah, so, man, okay. I put this in our Patreon post today, earlier this morning, and I was talking more about how a lot of this started with Elon Musk. Why is this so loud in my ears? Bet. So a lot of this has started with Elon Musk since Dogecoin, since SNL. And as you guys know, Elon has had a history of getting in trouble with the SEC and other various organizations because he has a tendency to put his thoughts out on the internet before thinking about it. Now, I talked a little bit about this in my video, and I actually, in my last video, that usually my videos, I do a more proper job of scripting and outline. And that's why yesterday's video, the intro was so long, because I was just like, you know what, let's just film. Let me just go off the top of my head and just start spitting. That video I filmed yesterday was like a 45-minute video, but I just ended up cutting out so many parts because I was just going off. So in this episode, we're not gonna filter ourselves. We're gonna go off. So yeah, I'm really upset with what Elon has, and I know as like an individual, like I'm nowhere near any of the whale levels where I could, you know, control the market or have an influence over Elon's billionaire status. But he's dropping ranks right now. Tesla is not doing well. Coinbase's stock is doing like booty cheeks today too. So, man, this is definitely interesting, but here's what I'm going to say. There's a lot of opportunity to be made right now. And if we wake up tomorrow morning and the market is back to where it was maybe 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I know a lot of you guys are going to be regretting not investing into these positions now. So what we're going to talk about is how you can capitalize on this opportunity. What we're going to talk about is why the market is freaking out right now. So this morning I entered some trades. I have been averaging into my trade. So, you know, as a YouTuber, I give a lot of tips, right? But I think what's most important is, do I act on my own tips? Do I tell people what I preach, right? And if you follow me on my inner circle group, you guys know that I have been averaging in consistently over into this dip, because I truly believe that this is a great opportunity right now for any new investor. So if you're scared, if you feel like this is the end, trust me, guys, we've been through how many... Actually, some of you guys may not have been through this. We have been through, other crypto adopters, the early ones. We've been through this so many times. We've seen the bull cycle end before. We've seen different dips in the market. But if you're staying in this long term, first of all, it's always going to be a positive return. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, and I can't advise you guys to do anything with your trades. But crypto, in terms of mass adoption, is not going anywhere. We're seeing more people learn about this. We're seeing more people getting into it and truly understanding that crypto is less of just an investment to make money, which is the reason why most people get in. This is the reason why I got into crypto. But more and more people are truly adopting this because they believe this is going to be the future. This is how we are going to be able to spend our money. This is where the future of decentralized finance, the platforms, the exchanges. And if you hate the banks, if you hate the institutions, if you hate when stock brokerages like the one we're not going to name on this channel, Robinhood, where they cut people off from buying a stock when the price was exponentially going up to protect other large institutions, you know, that's the whole idea of this. And I feel like a lot of people forget about the whole principle of cryptocurrency and what Satoshi Nakamoto had laid out for us. And it's so all about, oh, how are we going to make the next money? How are we going to find the next altcoin? What about MILF token or this and that and SafeMoon? And it's like, guys, take a deep breath. Okay, we're going through a revolutionary time. And this is some data points that I found way before the crypto market started to even take off. And this was with Cathie Woods. And I know she's not doing too well right now. I haven't heard much news from her ever since ARK started to, let's say, just not do the best, right? The whole technology sector is performing very disappointingly in the stock market industry. So one of the things that she had, I watched like an hour or two interview presentation she had, and it was so cool because pretty much they laid it out in the form of a Richter scale, right? Where this is going to be based off technological advancements. Let me see if I can find it, guys. Let me see if I can find it on my computer. Someone said, don't knock MILF. Dude, that coin is actually blowing up right now. I'm not invested into it. I don't recommend these altcoins, but I do sit on the sidelines to watch. I grab my popcorn and see at least what's going on. So it's funny. I think Chad Token was another one. They reached out to me multiple times, and then I just started seeing them on social media doing well too. I don't recommend those investments. You know, these altcoins, they're going to get buried. They're going to just get buried. They're going to get hit, guys. So just be careful. That's why I teach on my channel to avoid those things, right? To avoid those lower cap projects. It's straight up gambling, and I know you can make money, but you can also make money at the casino. You can make money gambling online. Now, let me pull up the Cathie Woods article if I can real quick, and let me start sharing my screen. Here's the screen. And if you guys are wondering what browser I'm using, this is Brave browser. one of the ones I recommend if you are into crypto. They track and save ads for you. And man, this should be an affiliate plug. I don't even got an affiliate link with them, but pretty much they pay you in crypto just by using their browser. Neat little hack, making you guys money right now. So Kathy Woods, man, what was this presentation called? Technological advancements. I'm going to spell Richter wrong, so don't flame me. Richter scale. The reason why I want to show you guys this is because when you pull out, oh, here we go. When you pull out the, we're so sucked into the last like 1 week performance last month, but we pull out even further and realize there's a lot. Man, I'm going to get copyrighted. Don't play the song. The whole idea and the point that I want to emphasize to you guys is we're going through such heavy innovation periods right now. And if we take a look at the Richter scale, it is off the charts in comparison to what we've seen with huge indicators like think of like the when the internet came out or when cell phones came out, right? We thought those were mass movements or times in history where we're like, okay, that's where things are stepping up. You know, if you want to think about other technological advancements, you know, EV cars was definitely a big move in the space. But right now, 2021, you would never imagine it because in the current times when things are happening, people often forget that. But we are going through such technological advancements with cryptocurrency, DeFi, everything going on in the world right now, where if you're so occupied with these short-term fluctuations, even with big crashes like this, you're never going to be able to make a giant profit that some of these whales have been doing. And they just hold on. They see the long-term picture. They have the power to move these markets. But in the short-term run, if you get clouded with judgment here, it's going to be really difficult to figure out exactly what the moves are going to be in the future. So I recommend you guys to watch this. I recommend you guys to take a look at this at some point in the future. If you guys have time, but it really does indicate just a bright future for what we have and just how crazy we are still going through in terms of opportunities that await. Now, we got to look at some of the charts, and I got to read the chat because I've not been looking at that for a little bit. Oh, shoot. We got 11,000 people. What the heck? We got 11,000. Okay. All right. 11,000 people. Okay. Welcome. Yeah, guys, this is crazy. So I've been making my trades this morning on many different exchanges. As you guys know, I'm huge on Ethereum and pretty much any other platforms that are built on it. But, you know, I recommend spreading your eggs, right? I recommend diversifying your portfolio, even in times like this. And it's going to be really difficult to see the winners in this because generally when the whole market tanks 25% and we're under that $2 trillion market cap, it's going to be very difficult to find any of the hedges against it. So let's actually hop into coinmarketcap.com right here. Yeah, I mean, the market's down 20%. We came down from the 2 trillion. Let's go. The volume is stupid. 316. Oh my gosh. No, we don't want that one. We want, jeez. So Bitcoin's dominance, 42%, is increasing, which means a lot of people are loading up while taking out their investments into other alternative coins. Bitcoin, $37,000. Let me know if you guys try to buy this dip, but you actually couldn't, because check this out. I have about 5 different accounts, and it was really difficult for me to use it. So let me pull this out just so I can make sure I log in without revealing my secret identities. Enter 7-digit code from SMS. Yeah. So I was making a joke this morning with my friends because we're all like still trying to go to the Bitcoin conference. And we like, yo, man, we went from the Kimpton to the Motel 6. We went from eating ribeyes and having the celebration of our life to having $1 ramen noodles at the conference. We about to be balling out over there. They were going to give a Lambo. They're now going to give away a Hot Wheels toy Lambo. Man, okay, so with Gemini, I'm actually able to log in right now, which is really good news. So Gemini, I'm able to log in. I was using Webull for some of my trades this morning, and Coinbase, luckily, I was able to place my trade before the whole, right after I placed it, it was like, okay, you can't. Are you a motorcycle? Do the CAPTCHA. What are you? You a motorcycle? And they're doing that, and I couldn't get into the website. So people are buying up this dip. Right now, a lot of the exchanges are crashing for a few reasons. The volume, right? And this is the benefit about crypto. Imagine the volume that we had with stocks, like the short squeeze. they got canceled. It wasn't even that people couldn't access these brokerages. It's that, you know, other exchanges stopped the buying off of it. So, you know, I always recommend on my channel to have at least 2 to 3 brokerages. You should never just be using one in case things like this happen. So that's why I like to use multiple. You can hop into different exchanges. You can see what the rates are. And yeah, so I got Gemini, which I recommend. I use crypto.com, which has not been performing well today. Coinbase is still what I generally use as well. Coinbase Pro is another great alternative for anyone who's trying to be a more expert level trader. Binance, they open up my account like 5 weeks later after I applied. So they literally opened my account up either yesterday or 2 days ago. Kucoin is another one. I'm going to have all these links in the next video because I don't feel like doing this on stream, and I got links for them. So hold off on it because there are discounts. Whenever you guys sign up for any of these brokerages, don't just do it through the App Store or the website. You could even go on Google, but going on YouTube videos, any one of the YouTubers, not just me, you can find links that'll give you bonuses, right? So you don't want to sign up for any of these brokerages if they ain't giving you anything. We're in a I don't know is a democratic society the right word? That's not the right word. We're in a society where corporations, right? There's a lot of competition out here. They are fighting to have your transaction fees. So sign up only if they're giving you something in return. It sounds kind of entitled, but trust me, y'all can do that. It's a free, easy way to make money. Yeah, with Gemini, it looks like it's up right now. I'm not going to try buying anything, but I did place my buys with Ethereum within the last, I would say 3 to 4 days. I've been putting in about $30,000 to $40,000 into the average of some of these cryptocurrencies. It's crazy right now. It's tough. I know it can be scary. So we'll talk about some cryptos that you should be on the lookout for. And let's do a little quick review of just how the entire market is looking right now. So what are our biggest losers today? I love wow. You know, okay, so Polygon, out of all the things going on, who would have ever guessed this crypto is still in the green? So I've been getting so many messages and DMs from people inside of our inner circle group and people who just watch my videos, and they're like, Brian, thank you so much for telling us about Polygon like 3-4 weeks ago. Thanks for telling us every day for the past 5 days, because out of the, 7,000 cryptocurrencies listed right now, Polygon seems to still be fighting the entire market spillage. So it's more confidence into this platform. And I'll do a full dedicated video on this if you guys want that. We'll do a whole analysis. And I've actually teamed up with a new company that has like quants and like all these things. So it's like, guys, we're going to be the best crypto channel on YouTube. Facts right there. Stamp on that right there, guys. Anyways. What's going on, my people? Let me take a look at the chat. All right, so do we get a super chat? Mark Brady, congrats on Binance. Shout out to the inner circle. What's going on, Mark Brady? I've noticed you in the inner circle too. What's going on, my guy? We can't see what? Can't see what, my guy? Oh, coin market cap. Okay. Let me open up my software. Let me go into current application. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, so we got 13,000 people. We got 2,600 likes on this stream. Something don't add up there, but it's okay. I'm not even going to say anything about liking this video because when things are tough and things are red in the market, you know, you don't want to be liking things, right? It's hard, but I think it's going to be a start to some good vibes. All right, guys, I have it up. My bad. I'm reading the chat right now. Here's a coin market cap thing. And if I have anybody that knows me in real life that's watching this and you guys want to, like, if I'm like really missing something, just text me and I'll get a notification for that and I'll make sure I get alerted. But I'm gonna try to keep my eye out on the chat. I got my phone right here. We don't have the usual setup that I did for the AMC live stream. I got my main 2 monitors over there. So I'm literally live streaming this entire setup on a 16-inch screen. And that's about it. So I'm gonna squeeze things in and we're gonna work things out. But Polygon, guys, still up 2%, right? So what should you do with Polygon? Should you buy now? Is this seriously like a good hedge? There are, excuse me. Oh shoot, this is about to unplug. So Polygon isn't the only hedge against Bitcoins and other investments. You know, what's really interesting right now is that it's tough finding decent investments in this market where a month, maybe 6 months ago, you were making money in any investment you threw. So for anyone who joined this bandwagon like a week or maybe even a month ago, I kind of feel bad because you're entering more of a bearish territory instead of that euphoric high that we've had. But that doesn't mean it's too late. That doesn't mean it's like a terrible time to invest. It just means you're about to have a lot more experience and you're about to become Luke Skywalker in like the last episode of Star Wars, where it takes most people 5 to 10 years to do something like that. So, yeah, we're going to talk about China's ban on crypto. It's all FUD, guys. The media is they're just fudding it up. If you look into the details of that announcement, you're just going to see headlines. So for anyone who doesn't know, apparently China banned crypto. That's not even what happened. They released new reports of China talking about not even banning, but just they're not about the crypto life. I don't know why all of these articles are coming up right now, and it seems like it's just adding more into the FUD because that's what CNN does. That's what gets them clicks, and that's what we see happen. The bottom of my leg is really itchy. I'm not scratching my butt. It's like my upper thigh close to my butt, but I don't know why. It's just scratchy. Let me scratch it real quick. Okay, that's good. All right, guys. So Polygon. Okay, now it's dipped. Okay, it's down 0.87%. Still above $2. Still not bad. So would I buy Polygon right now? I personally would not touch Polygon because I hate buying cryptocurrencies on an all-time high, especially with the context of what we have where, dude, we're getting 40% off discounts with every cryptocurrency, not every, but almost everyone listed on the market. So let's take this down. Yo, did a mosquito bite me, bro? Is there, Okay, so Bitcoin, 37,000, guys. Ethereum, $2,687 right now. Binance Coin, $366. So you'll notice that we're taking some pretty fat dips, but we're seeing some pretty good market recovery too with some certain stocks. Let me pull up my Webull. Some of these other crypto exchanges have been so inconsistent this morning. I wonder if I can log into my Coinbase account. Let me just double check, guys. Okay, let me see if I can log into Coinbase just because this morning they've not been performing. Okay, so Coinbase is working right now. Okay, never mind. It's not working. I'm just seeing a white screen. Okay, here we go. All right, so Coinbase is working. How's my portfolio doing right now? I mean, we are down. You can see like we're seeing a little bit of a dip on the right side of the screen. But you know what you got to do? You got to pull it out to the 1 year and realize, look, this is nothing, right? This is not. Look how crazy this bull run has really been. Dude, a mosquito definitely bit me. Ugh. All right, so I'm sorry if I miss any of the super chats. Adam E says, you're already the top, my brother. I appreciate that. What is the Free Palestine stuff? Hey, moderators. Moderators. Anyways, here we have, let's talk about price action with Ethereum, right? Because this is a trade I entered this morning. Now, I entered Ethereum on, let's see my average cost. Gotta go into the Discord. Yeah, so I entered Ethereum this morning, and when it was bottoming out, but a lot of the crypto exchanges were having different price actions. So some of them were saying Ethereum hit its bottom of, let's see, even like 1,600, which is crazy. It was not loading this morning, and some of them were still updating so slow. So you're going to see various amounts of price actions depending on what you're seeing. Right now, the RSI is recovering a little bit, but we had such a big dip earlier too, man. But right now, Ethereum is trading at $2,657, climbing down. Let's pull the graph out just a little bit right here. And boy, oh boy. So before I even went to bed last night, I assumed that Ethereum was going to have a bit of a ride, but I didn't think we'd see a tank this hard in the market. Now, you know, you got to look at things two ways. Is this a buying opportunity? Is the dip going to continue to go on? Have you been holding off on investing into crypto because you thought it was going to it was just too high for you to enter? Never YOLO your investments into a crypto thinking you can time the bottom of this, because right now this could be the bottom. We could continue seeing an explosion and this could be the real start to the altcoin season, or we could start seeing some sideways price action for the next few weeks. If I'm being honest, because there are going to be YouTubers on here saying, oh, dude, we're about to just blow up and go to the moon tomorrow. Like, I can't. if you have influence, if you have audience, especially when it comes to having people's money, I feel like being honest is definitely the best thing that you can do during this time. And what I'm going to say right now is we may not see that full explosion that other channels are shilling and trying to get the views and the likes for. I'll be honest and I'll be real here. I think we're going to be trading sideways for a little bit, guys. It's going to be multiple weeks, possibly, but I think we are still going to see other cryptocurrencies that still lift off. So I'm not saying the entire market is going to fall. I'm not saying Bitcoin, Ethereum is always going to stay like this, and Cardano is never going to go back either. This is why having a diversified portfolio is just so important in this space. If you're just a Bitcoin maximalist and you're holding Bitcoin, these guys, first of all, they're getting hit just as hard as everyone else, but they haven't been getting any of the reward. If you were invested into Ethereum, the benefit here is that you may not even be at a negative. If you entered 2-3 months ago, we've been in such a strong bull ride that with this pullback, you're still in the green. I know with my Ethereum average cost, even though I started to enter these investments about maybe like 4 or 5 months ago more consistently compared to Bitcoin, where I've been averaging in consistently since like 2017, 2018, you got to realize right now, even though we're seeing a dip, most people aren't even negative in their portfolio. And if you are, it's okay too, because that's what investing is. That's all part of the game right here. So let me take a look at the chat. Let me see what my people are saying. I did buy Ethereum this morning at $2,400. And today we are right now at $2,600. So technically off that investment, I am still up positive on that. And my average cost, I believe it's around $2,000. I got to double check that just because I'm using different platforms. But if you are part of my inner circle, you know that I put those portfolio updates every week. So if I go through that, check the CSV files, then we'll have a better understanding. All right, now I'm seeing like Shiba Inu. Yeah, some people aren't even in the negative yet, man. ADA's coming back, just hodl. Buy Sea Rocket. Okay. Chat said, check Elon tweet. Okay. Jarhead, what's going on, man? I appreciate you letting me know. What did Elon tweet, y'all? Yeah, guys, so, man, there's no sugarcoating it. Today's market dip is brutal. You know, this is not what most people were expecting. I did not wake up this morning expecting to do a live stream or a video like this. And dude, the Bitcoin on Twitter community is freaking hilarious, man. So let's pull this up right here. What is my boy Elon saying? Let me look him up real quick. Guys, let me hide my DMs too for the privacy of my other fellow subscribers. Elon Musk. What you do now? Is this good news or bad news? What did you do now? Oh, Tesla has diamond hands. Okay, all right, that's not bad. That's not too bad, guys. All right, I guess that's good. Man, I really liked Elon. I still do. I still have so much freaking respect for the man. He's accomplished a lot of things and has done so much for pretty much the entire world with his brain. But man, I feel like since the SNL skit, he's really revealed like the chink in his armor. You know what I'm saying? Do people still say that? Or you know, yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Here's what I realized. Instead of reacting to what one individual has with his power over the crypto market, because we have to realize he has strong influence over all of this and he knows it too. Here's my hypothesis or my theory on all of this. So I was kind of just working backwards and thinking like, what has happened in the past few weeks that led us to this moment right now where we're seeing this huge correction in the market. So with Elon Musk, we know that he's always had a little bit of a thing with Dogecoin. We saw some tweets talking about how he has had a little bit of communication with Dogecoin developers, whoever that may be, and they've been working with him, and they haven't accepted any of his money. They haven't been taking any of, really just, you know, he has an unlimited, I don't want to say unlimited, but he has a very infinite type amount of resources, including money, and doing some more research on it. It looks like Dogecoin was trying to stay away from all that. Elon Musk has always had a little bit of play in this industry as soon as he got bit by the crypto bug. When Elon and Dogecoin started being a thing when the AMC Wall Street Bets community was happening. That's when I feel like he really started to get more involved with the community. And it was good, right? Because we're seeing more awareness towards cryptocurrency. People are hearing about Doge, and they want to learn more about other cryptos. And then all of a sudden, we've been having this nice bull market. The issue is, I think a lot of this started to turn south when Dogecoin actually didn't hit $1. And a few things had happened during that time. So Elon Musk, right? He was like, oh, shoot, maybe I don't got the power. I thought I had the power. I thought I could make Doge do whatever I want. And people didn't really like the SNL skit. Now, SNL was never like this, like this hilarious, oh my gosh, like that, Becky, we got to go watch SNL because it's so funny. I remember when that would like turn on at midnight because I was like past my bedtime, and I was like, dude, I don't even want to stay. Like usually as a kid, you want to stay up past midnight because, you want to stay up late, you want to watch TV. But I remember how like unentertaining that content was when I was a kid. I was like, dude, I want to go to sleep now. I'm turning it off just because of this. SNL, I feel like none of that has really changed. 2021, still, I don't understand the humor. I just don't. I don't know what's so funny. I thought it was very cringy. Elon did his thing. He said he was going to talk a little bit about Dogecoin, or, he hinted that he would. And nothing happened. Instead, Dogecoin tanked, which I talked about in some of my last videos on all the reasons why. Buy the rumor, sell the news type theory, I would say. But that's exactly what happened. It wasn't a theory in this instance. So after that had happened, I think Elon was a little triggered, right? I think he got a little hurt because he does take some tweets personally. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, he hits us with, oh, you know what? Tesla's not going to accept Bitcoin no more because of environmental impacts. And it's like, dude, you work in EV. Dude, you're a smart guy. Why you could say anything, but really? And I saw where he was coming from. I looked into all the research and the studies that he was citing to, and I get it. I get that there's a monopoly with this type of proof of stake concept, but you got to realize, or proof of work, you got to realize in this industry, guys, there have always been monopolies, and this is always what's going to happen naturally. And that's why with things like Ethereum, they're working towards building it in that way to help reduce gas fees, to make it more equal, to make it so it's not monopolized by other. Watch like the Iceland documentary, or not even documentary. It's a little video on YouTube just showing you how crazy it is that some of these countries are about to spend millions upon millions of dollars in order to set up these huge mining rigs. And yes, there is always going to be an environmental impact on everything. I think that's a debate, right? But it's just the fact that Elon, once he had said that, people were already kind of pissed at him because Dogecoin didn't go anywhere where they expected it to. But as soon as Elon started to say, Bitcoin's coming out, guys, the most toxic community within the crypto space is going to not be like the altcoin shillers. I feel like those people tend to have some fun. They know, for the most part, it's a little bit of gambling. It's a lot of newer investors getting into it too. But the group of people you do not want to piss off in this industry is going to be the Bitcoin maximalists. The Bitcoin, if you say anything negative about Bitcoin and you have an influence, you're going to get torn apart. And Elon did that. Elon pissed off a lot of people and they got under his skin. So what did he do? Came out with more tweets. And then he did the whole, oh, indeed, like I might have sold. I might not have sold. I don't even know. Like it's just whack. And the reason why I have to talk about this is because it's too hard to ignore that he could have been the catalyst for this, although there's a lot of things going on in the back end too. So let me have a little bit of my Topo Chico. Let me read some of the chats because I've not been keeping up with that. I apologize, my people. Ooh, what is this? Crypto Moxie, what's going on? She said, you are amazing with the beautiful little pear man dancing. Thank you for the orange thing. Welcome to Humble Flex, Elizabeth Ruiz. Welcome. Yeah, guys, so I am down a decent amount today, too. Someone said they're down 1,500. I'm going to check how much I'm down. Coinstats.app. Woo, let's do this. I actually didn't want to check for a little bit, but if y'all think y'all are getting hit, What? Someone's going to say Brian's losing. It's true. I'm down $60,000 today. In the week, I am down $63,000. We'll leave it at that, folks. We'll leave it at that. Does it suck? It does. But a lot of this have been gains. I'm still technically nowhere near my negative. I'll even pull this out to the 1 month. Boom. 1 month, still green. But boy, oh boy, losing 60 grand in a day. Trust me, guys, it hurts. But I'm telling you, what am I doing in the inner circle? What am I still doing right now? I'm averaging in. I'm buying in. This is still an opportunity. If y'all are hurting, I'm hurting worse. That's all I'm going to say, right? This is all something that you have to realize. We're going to see large movements. The more money you make, the more you're probably going to lose. And if you are a new investor, it's okay. It's okay if things are going down because this is not permanent. This is the difference between unrealized losses, unrealized gains. Trust me, it'd be like that, guys. Did you sell your Doge? I'm still holding Doge, man. Man, with Doge, that's still a gamble for me. As you guys know, initially what I told everyone in the world was that I was going to sell at least half of my Doge at 75 cents, which was a great time. That past Brian Jung, that was a great shot right there. I know a lot of people made money from that call. I said, you know what? That was my plan. I had the limit set, but I canceled that. And I said, you know what? This market has been so green for me. Let me gamble this. Let me just do it for fun. Because even if Doge goes down to zero, I'm not going to be too pressed about it. So yeah, I ended up holding it. I'm still holding it right now. I'm still in the green. I entered Doge very recently, other than my Robinhood portfolio with Doge, which I entered a while ago. But this recent one, like a week or two before it even went up, I had timed the bottom pretty well too. And I'm not doing this I just happened to get lucky many, many, many times. So with Doge, my average cost is in the 20 cents right before it started to shoot back up, before it had its pullback. So I'm still bullish on Doge. I was up 100% plus in like 1 or 2 days. Man, right now, let's see what the price is. Also, the way my hoodie scrunches gives me a little fake belly. So Dogecoin, 38 cents, still positive with this, guys. I'm going to hold on to it. Dogecoin is naturally pulling back with the rest of the entire market, but it's not as brutal as it was this morning. We're actually seeing slight increases today. Yeah. Watermelon Rockets Inner Circle represent Course Money. I appreciate you. Welcome to my Inner Circle members. Hi, Brian, disabled viewer here. Hope to be in the inner circle one day. Can we please discuss more on how the crypto space can be more accessible? Louis, whatever, however you say your name. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Thank you, first of all, for watching this video. Thank you so much. In terms of the inner circle, first of all, I did open up slots today. I think it's sold out already, but I am planning on opening more spots on Friday. And it's just been a good community. It's been a good support circle. And we do like these Zoom calls and these live streams in there too. And I'll just open it up right now, you guys, just to kind of show you. It's been good. And this is where I hop into immediately just to see what's going on. If any of my inner circle members are watching this, shout out to y'all. So, you know, it's been crazy, but I think the most important thing is to have a community behind you and where you can ask them and see what others are doing. Because when you're investing into crypto, I know it's hard finding other people in real life that are doing the same. If I asked any people that I know, most of them are either still not invested into crypto or they just don't have the knowledge. And a mastermind community of like-minded individuals is truly where most people are going to thrive. So I wish I created more of these communities before even starting all of this, but I always had a credit card community that's over 30,000 members right now. And that has really been just such an huge aspect of many people in trying to figure out what to do and trying to keep their chin up, because we see in credit cards, we say welcome bonus offers going down. We see adjustments or nerfs going on with different cards and points. With crypto, when we see market volatility or swings that we don't really expect, you got to have some brothers and sisters to lean back on. So I'll always be posting these videos on YouTube, right? Because that's just something that I'll naturally be doing. If you want to really build relationships or you want to talk with me further or people who have a lot more experience in the space, you got to find some type of community. It doesn't even have to be mine. You can just Google it. And just try to get in or start your own. Start a group chat with your friends and be like, hey, I heard, you're in Doge. I heard from Jimmy that you invested into Bitcoin a while ago. Y'all want to start like a mini group chat together. And, that's where I'm telling you, you'll be able to make better decisions because you have peers to back up on and you don't do something like panic selling. Excuse me, guys. So sorry. Anyways, someone says, show us full portfolio. I can't do that because that's saved for my members only. Jarhead, thank you for the help on this live stream too, man. I appreciate that. And to any of my moderators helping this out, I appreciate all you guys. You know, I don't want to say it's all Elon Musk's fault, but I can just tell you this, that people are not happy with him. And a really good resource that you guys can check out is there's a billionaires list that Forbes updates. And we could see real time who the billionaires are in this market. So here it is. It's Forbes World's Real-Time Billionaires. Elon Musk was the richest person in the world. He has hopped down from Wang Chanfu, Wei Jianjun, Colin Zhang Huang, Gautam Adani. I feel like I should know who these people are. I'm going to tell you I don't. If these people walked past me on the street, I would never expect them to be the world's richest. So people, I think, often forget that Elon Musk was literally the richest person on this planet. You would think it's like, you know, Warren Buffett or Jeff Bezos, like someone much older, or, you know, someone who's just, oh, excuse me, this Topo Chico. Oh, senor, the electric is coming up. But what I'm trying to say is Elon, you know, no matter how much money you have, this hurts. This is going to be hurting him right now. And I know a lot of people want to blame Elon during this time, and trust me, I'm not happy either. As soon as Tesla stock recovers, I've mentioned this to a few of my personal friends. I'm dumping Tesla. I actually had invested Tesla into my Roth IRA. So I'm going to take the penalty on all that. I'm done with Tesla. The reason why I invested into them is because I saw a lot of good innovation. I truly believe in them as a company. But I know that as an investor, there's a little bit more moral ethics behind the trades that you make. And people will say, oh, don't like love your trades and don't like, you know, fall in love with all this. And you know, I truly value Tesla as a community, as what Elon Musk has done, you know, for the world. But regardless if he did it intentionally or made a mistake, it's just something that I don't want to be a support of. And there's hundreds of thousands of different companies that I know I can invest in right now. So it's not going to make a difference at all to him. But for me, I personally just don't like having a Tesla portfolio anymore after all this is happening. So I'm dumping all of my stocks. And it was actually a large majority of my stock portfolio, which we will talk more about, you know, on this YouTube channel once the crypto market starts to cool off a bit. Okay. HODL, yes. Matic down. Let me check. Yeah, guys. So let me know. Okay, Matic's not down that much, you guys. It's still $2.14. It's down 6% for the day, which is really nothing compared to the 1 week. All right, guys, we got 17,000 people in here. Holy crap. Welcome, everyone. Are you selling your ADA or buying now? I'm not selling anything during this time. I'm just averaging more into my investments. Like I said, you guys, if you're wondering if this is still the bottom of this, I don't believe it is. There are some channels that are saying like this is the bottom and it's full recovery. If I'm being completely honest, I think we're going to see more sideways action. We have broken so many support levels just recently within the past 3-4 days where I really don't see the quick recovery happening as quick as we've had within the past few months. And right now, you're just going to have to strap in. Let me quit that right there. Yeah, so Ethereum right now, $2,700. It looks like it's approaching its $3,000 mark soon. So if we can keep going to the upside, that's going to be good news for anyone who did buy on the bottom of this dip. And if you are part of, you know, the communities, I'm telling you right now, if you're keeping close attention to what everyone's saying in the cryptocurrency market, the bears now seem to have gotten a whole bunch of confidence and saying, oh, Bitcoin is going to 20,000 and now it's going to reset. And that was it. That was the bull cycle. No, that was not. It's not it. That is not what's happening right there. We're going to see sideways action. This is going to be a little bit of a correction, but always the biggest tip is if you're feeling a lot of that fear, uncertainty, if they're hypnotizing you, pull back out, you guys, and just realize how crazy the trend has been in the past 1 year. So, candles. Now, one thing I do want to look at is Bitcoin as well. It's crazy, I know. Bitcoin is not performing the way that most people had thought because we thought Bitcoin was going to start lifting off because all the altcoins were doing so well. If we go back into CoinMarketCap, in comparison to most other cryptocurrencies right now, it really is tough, right? And Bitcoin is always going to get the media attention. No matter how much Ethereum drops, Bitcoin is still going to get the highlight of CNN, mass media, and it's just what new retail investors are more attracted to. $37,581. We're returning back to levels that we haven't seen since, it's been 3 or 4 months since the last time. So it definitely is scary seeing these type of numbers, but I'm telling you, this is where the real money is made. And I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not telling you guys to buy this dip, but that's what exactly I would be doing right now. This is what Brian Jung, if I didn't have a YouTube channel and I had my own squad of friends, this is exactly what we're doing right now because this is where the opportunity is. If you do want to sell and you are at a profit and you're shaving those profits down, I'm not going to troll you and say you're a paper hander. Because there are people in unfortunate circumstances that do need this money, and that whenever there's volatility, they're going to want to. But I'm telling you, it's going to pay off when you when you hold those diamond hands. And one thing I like about the crypto market right now, and I really appreciate compared to like the meme stocks we had, man. So like the AMC GME community, it's great. Like I love what's going on there, even though today we're seeing another pullback, and like to expect, AMC is probably going to go back down for another swing trade, and it's easy money to make right there. But the thing with that is there were such, like, I wouldn't consider the people watching the stream right now to be the beginners that we had on AMC. AMC was like beginner. And many people who literally bought at the top of that wave were so toxic to anyone who wanted to sell, because all of the people that were shaming people for selling would be the bag holders because that's their money that they're losing. So with crypto, I really don't see it being that type of big deal. Like if your brethren or sisterin are saying like, hey, this is scary, like it's okay, dude. If you want to sell, I'm not going to shame you on that. I'm not saying panic sell and take like a 50% loss and then watch the price go back again the next day. All I'm going to say is, in times like this in volatility, if you're a new investor and you want to cut your losses and you want your money back, that's usually the people who get burned the most. And that's what we're trying to educate on this channel. And that's what we've been saying for the past 2 months. Dollar cost average into your investments. Make sure you're not YOLOing your entire life savings, and always take profits. That's important, guys. That's all you got to do. You can take profits. You don't have to keep going for the moon. The Lambo is nice, but in this bull cycle we have right now, cool off a little bit. The cycle is going to come back, and when it starts back up again, and when we start rallying like crazy, that time you're going to be ready. That time you can hold your investment now. You don't have to sell everything. Hold it in your ledger. Link down below. They're actually sold out, so maybe don't even bother with that right now. But, you know, if you hold your positions long-term, if you forget about it, it'll still outperform whatever you have. Your 401k, that bar of gold that you have sitting in that bank vault, it's going to do well. That's the adoption of cryptocurrency. And you can't look at these times of volatility and think this is the end. It's just not possible at this point. We've already jumped. Think about it like this. Think about a high dive on the diving board. We have jumped off of that. We have already started the innovation period with cryptocurrencies. People who have devoted millions upon millions of dollars into the NFT space can't go back on. It's not changing. Everyone is continuing to adapt. And just because we're seeing heavy market manipulation going on right now doesn't mean this is going to change. So that's something I want to talk about too. There is market manipulation going on in this cryptocurrency market. So the theory is this. There's a lot of there's a lot of cryptocurrency theories on why this is happening. China not creating their regulations and restrictions, that's one of the aspects. Didn't mean to press that. Elon Musk, definitely a catalyst, but there's a lot more going on under the scene. So in terms of a technical standpoint, we've been expecting a pullback for a while. Everyone has known that this is going to happen. We just didn't expect it to dump or dive this hard. In the crypto market, we saw Binance talking about, them getting investigated by the IRS, other institutions. I wanted to cover that in my video, but I didn't want to keep adding more FUD news into it. On top of that, the latest thing that has really just like started to add fire to it, I think it's just the overall sentiment that the news is having towards people. And I want to pull up some articles. I had some notes saved too that I wanted to talk about. Just give me 1 sec. In the meantime, let me read the chat. Should you dollar cost average in right now? I'm not going to tell you what to do because I'm not a financial advisor, but that's what I'm doing right now. I'm averaging into these dips. Check Twitter. I got you. Twitter. Oh, shoot. Okay. Thank you. You see the Twitter message. I just spilled after reading the funniest tweet in the world. Yeah, guys, I saw Elon's tweet, unless he's tweeting again. Let me pull it up just in case. Let me take this hoodie off. All right, let me check out Elon's tweets because I'm seeing some of that right now. Oh, and chat, let me know, guys. How, like, are you making any moves right now? Are you guys planning to do anything in particular? Are you entering this cycle, or have you lost all your buying power over the past few weeks? And this is why I've been holding off on that top crypto picks video for like the past 2 weeks, just because I hate releasing those videos when we're at an all-time high, knowing a dip like this is going to be perfect. So I think this is a good time to have those top crypto picks because you're getting everything on a discount. Credit to our master of coin. I love reading the replies, guys. Elon, how does it feel to squash the little cockroaches with this sell-off of your doing? I've seen this. This is hilarious, guys. Elon Musk pulling the back of this this Mazda. I didn't know Mazdas made pickups like that. But yeah, chat, I'm not getting the vibes here. Credit to our master of coin. Elon, relax, my guy. Anyways, going back to the crypto market, still down 20%, y'all. Bitcoin, $37,670. Ethereum, $2,736. Okay, I got some super chats too. What do you think the biggest red flags crypto isn't for you? I've advised against many friends and coworkers. It may not be for them. So first things first, if you're trying to enter crypto and you have people who are sitting on the sideline just want to enter for making money, those are usually the last type of people I would recommend to get into crypto. But if they do, I say put in like $50 or $100. You don't have to put in thousands of dollars. For any new investor who's trying to find success in this market, you first need to know what crypto is. You first got to understand the idea, the principles, and you don't have to go into every freaking altcoin. You don't have to burden your mind with the nodes and the hash rates. And I think as long as you understand what a blockchain is, you understand proof of stake concept, and you understand at least like the first 5 pages of Bitcoin's white paper, that's enough to get started with this. And all I say is if you don't even like doing research to that point, because I know some people are, they're not trying to learn all the time, just go watch a documentary. It's literally the easiest thing ever. They're free episodes on YouTube that you can just consume on a daily basis instead of watching I don't know what movie or show is in lately, but whatever you're watching, instead of doing that, watch a documentary every week. That's how you get smart pretty fast. And then you start to get more inspired. You really start seeing how it was back in the day. And I think if you're trying to learn something new about a space, it's one of the cheat codes that you have in life, instead of trying to sit and like read like a 400-page book or encyclopedia and reading the white papers on everything. So yeah, guys, that's what I recommend. If you're a newer investor and you're getting into this market, please just don't panic sell. That's the thing. I think everyone does at a certain point, and it sucks to say that's what happens, but if you don't want to commit to that point, you can also do something called paper trading, where you can trade with fake money, right? Like kind of like monopoly money, and see how you would theoretically perform, and do that for like a week or a month, or do that while you have your real investment. And if you notice, hey, like I'm making real money with paper money, or you just lose a lot of money with your paper money, like then you'll know exactly what to do. But watching these videos and keeping yourself informed, you're literally putting yourself above, I would say, like 80% of the world that is just investing into this just to invest in it. Now, also another thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, there's a scammer impersonating me on Twitter too. And I'm going to just see if I can pull him up. Please be careful about this. It's freaking booty cheeks and it's annoying. So, yeah, it's annoying. That's all I'm going to say. There's a scammer here. He created a fake Twitter profile for me and has like all this stuff. And he always tweets like negative people have a problem, like all these fake things. And then he says, for my next trick, I'm writing an open letter to Zuck and taking Bitcoin. I wouldn't even say that. Shut up, man. He does the ice emoji because that's what I put in my last Instagram post. So they think that's a thing that I'm doing. And I know some of my viewers think this is me, which is not. And he's doing like fake giveaways and lucky winners and stuff. I've tried getting verified on Twitter and Instagram. I can't get verified anywhere. So you just have to realize that there are scammers, and my main account is the one listed in my YouTube videos. Just be careful of this. It's so whack too, because this is my dream watch. And and it's a watch that I've wanted to get for a while. And this freaking mofo slimy just puts it as his thing, dude. Disgusting little cockroach shecky fools. Okay. Anyways, guys. Yeah, so today's red. It's not going to be like this forever. I'm estimating June we're going to start seeing a pickup. It's going to be a little wild. I feel like the views in the crypto market is definitely going to go down because people are going to sell off and they're going to say this is not for them. And I want to make sure that you guys realize the truth right here. Don't take anything for a loss. Don't realize these losses if you are at a loss. Non-financial advice, but there's a lot of opportunity here to be made. This is not the end of the crypto bull market. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot of FUD in the news. And let's see what the fear greed index is right now too, because yeah, I mean, I'm surprised we're not pushing the entire meter right here, but this is how you can kind of get a gauge of how people are feeling. Everyone's scared. During times of volatility is when you want to buy more. When everyone's euphoric, that's when I don't buy. That's when I try to hold off unless I see a killer deal off fundamentals on a new investment. But yeah, even the 3 months, guys, we're seeing a huge drop. But this is generally the market cycle, right? This is nothing crazy. If you guys don't know what the fear and greed index is, let me share with you guys right here. The crypto market itself is the behavior of the crypto market is very emotional. People tend to get greedy when the market is rising, which results in FOMO or fear of missing out, which we talk a lot about on this channel. Also, people often sell their coins in irrational reaction to seeing red numbers. With our fear and greed index, we try to save you from your own emotional overreactions. These are two simple assumptions. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a buying opportunity. When investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. Therefore, we analyze the current sentiment of the Bitcoin market and crunch the numbers into a simple meter from 0 to 100, meaning 0 means extreme fear, while 100 means extreme greed. See below for further information on our data sources. So this is where they get their information from. We are gathering data from 5 following sources. Each data point is valued at the same as the day before in order to visualize a meaningful process in sentiment change of the crypto market. First of all, the current index is for Bitcoin only, not for Ethereum or anything else, because a big part of the volatility of the coin price. But let's list all the different factors that we're including in the current index. So 25% volatility. First, they measure the current volatility and max drawdowns of Bitcoin and compare it with the corresponding averages of the last 30 days and 90 days. 25% market momentum volume. Also, we're measuring the current volume and market momentum, again, in comparison with the last 30 to 90-day average values, and put those two values together. Generally, when we see high buying volume in a positive market on a daily basis, we conclude that the market acts overly greedy to bullish. And then social media, 15%. While Reddit sentiment analysis is still not in the live index, Our Twitter analysis is running. There we gather and count posts on various hashtags for each coin. Publicly, we show only those for Bitcoin and check how fast and how many interactions they receive in certain time frames. And then surveys, 15%, market dominance, 10%, trends, 10%. Yeah, so market's still fearful. It's not pushing the meter all the way to the red line right now. And this is because the news. So let me type in this. Oil hackers Bitcoin, right? Look at this whackness, guys. Colonial Pipeline pays 75 Bitcoin in hack. Hackers got $5 million. Colonial Pipeline. The news, like Forbes, Bitcoin Magazine, Business Insider, Bitcoin Magazine, if you guys didn't know, they're like the OG. They're the OG with Vitalik, Ethereum, the founder. So they've been around for a while. I feel like they're mentioning this just because it is going to get views, and this was from 6 days ago. But you're going to notice like other institutions like CNN, everyone else, that's their headline for this because it gets the clicks because crypto is hot right now. And although this really has the correlation between people or hackers or criminals using crypto in order to pay for let's say a contract being done doesn't relate to the entire crypto market, but people are associating that sentiment with hackers committing a crime with crypto. And then the news outlets use that as the headline and push it alongside China and then Elon Musk saying it's not green. And then overall, when the FUD goes down and then people actually start seeing the market prices going down, which is natural, which happened on a Sunday, which was to be expected. It's like this just catalyst, this domino effect. And when it goes down a little bit, we have newer investors right now who are invested who then paper hand sell because they have their triggers in and they don't know what to do. And it creates another further domino effect. And it just keeps going and going and going. But eventually we hit the bottom. It's impossible for Bitcoin to go low as, say, even $0. That's just impossible. Bitcoin is deflationary by nature. There's always a bottom. And as soon as you hit that, you're going back up. It's regardless. Long-term projection, it's going back up regardless. Please say hi to Almond Milk in the inner circle. He's happy you took your hoodie off. Almond Milk, what is going on, man? I appreciate you saying that. Also, apologize if I missed any super chats. So let me go through my YouTube right now in my studio and see if I can pull up some of that. Also, you know what I'll do? Any inner circle members or anyone who's a member of this channel, I'll try to find and prioritize your questions. So just ask me a question either in the Discord group under general. I'll pick a few there, and I'll also just answer some questions within this live stream right here as well. So yeah, guys, if you're watching this and you have not yet subscribed, because there's actually a large majority of this live stream where people are not subscribed. What's up with that? Go ahead and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. Trying to hit 700,000 soon. And yeah, maybe we can still do 1 million. Maybe we can bounce back up, still do 1 million. Maybe I just got to go back to stimulus content or something. Who knows, man? No, I'm just kidding. I would never go and do that. I'm just not huge into politics. I got love for the community, but just not enough love for politics. Okay. How do I feel about Elon 1? Dude, I'm not touching any of that, man. To be honest, Elon, Dogalon, I don't have any thoughts on it because I'm not invested into it. I'm not looking into it. I see people are making money, but I'm personally staying away from all of those. Kushang Tawari says, hi from India. Need some motivation. Losing a lot of money on my portfolio. Love. Look, bro, naturally, when it comes to cryptocurrency, you're going to have times of ups and downs. You're going to lose money. You're going to make money, but it all depends on what you do. Do you realize those losses? Do you make a sell, or do you hold on for dear life? Do you realize that this is not going to be temporary? Do you realize that you have the diamond hands and you can come out on top? I feel like the motivation, man, I can always keep doing that. I can always keep giving that. But at the end of the day, it comes down to you and what you truly believe crypto is going to be. Because I know crypto is going to be the future. I know that this is inevitable. And if you realize the amount of money crypto is going to take away from large institutions, look at DeFi, guys. DeFi is going to bankrupt banks who have been around for millions, not millions, for hundreds of years. They may not pummel them or destroy them, but they're going to wreck their balance sheets. And when you realize banks are still majority brick and mortar locations, they're moving over into the newer fintech space, which a lot of the newer banks are doing. The OGs, although they got the money, although they got the power, the influence, and yada, 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 they're going to get hurt when people start realizing, hey, we don't need to wire people our money. We may not even need a bank account in 5 years. We could just open up an account with any one of these crypto exchanges, trade our money that way, have access to it everywhere. We're not going to need the banks in the future. They're always going to be around. They're not going to get exterminated, or they're not going to be like the dinosaurs where they're extinct or anything. But banks, institutions who have been feeding money into media, they realize that this is not good. The crypto market, this is not good. Artists who love physical paintings, museums that are backed by institutions, man, that have donations, charity from hedge funds, and anyone pretty much trying to get like a tax advantage, like the multi-billionaires. Bro, realize they all have relationships with each other. Their kids go to the same private school. They all have the same group chat. The whales talk to each other. They're not just isolated in the world. Do you think that they really appreciate the adoption of cryptocurrency and people moving away and giving money and transaction fees to these institutions? Do you think Elon Musk, this is debatable too. Do you think Elon Musk, this is a question to you guys, do you think he really wants crypto to do well? Think about it. PayPal, his adoption there, I doubt he's getting a rev share from that right now, but maybe his buddies that he grew up with. If people are all trading cryptocurrency peer-to-peer with the ones that are getting created and listed, and we use PayPal or any of these other exchanges less and less in the next decade or so, are they going to be happy? Right? So, you got to realize there's going to be a lot of fight. They're not going to stop, man. They're going to be swinging. They're going to manipulate this as much as possible. But at the end of the day, if you have diamond hands, you hold in and you realize, hey, I'm in this for the long run and I know I'm going to be profitable. There's no need to stress. Even though I'm down 60K today, the last thing I would do is panic sell. The easiest thing that you can do is just hold on to your investment. You be good, man. Just hold, guys. Yeah. Okay, so for the people, I just got a good chat message. For the people who don't have the buying power right now, Oscar Munoz, diamond hands, baby. Thanks, man. So for the people who don't have the buying power right now, here's what I'll recommend. You're going to feel a little bit of FOMO when this goes up. If you have literally zero buying power, like meaning you have no investments in stocks, you don't have like Pokemon cards, you could flip something immediately. You can't go out and mow someone's lawn for $100 to put into crypto. You're just gonna have to be patient, man, and you're gonna have to realize like there are always gonna be ups and downs, and this is why you don't pour in money in a euphoric market. This is why you got to hold off on those, and when the market goes back up, shave those profits down. I need to get a t-shirt. Shave the profits. We are because of social media, because flex value is cool, of making a lot of money with crypto. If you're not making life-changing amounts of like 10, 20, 50, $100,000 with crypto, then people assume that you're not a good trader. You're not doing a good job. That's so far from the truth. It's like, dude, if you make money in the market, you invested 100, you made $5 back. Dude, it's okay to take the $5 out of that. It's okay to pull your initial investment out. You don't have to shoot for the moon when you can still make some money in the market like this. And like I said, we get cycles, right? Bitcoin halving every 4 years. We get cycles. I don't expect any of my viewers to have a mass extinction and you guys not having access to the internet in 3 to 4 years. We're going to get another cycle. Why keep building into this? Why get greedy when you know you can enter the bottom of the next cycle? Now, we're not going to talk about the theory of Bitcoin super cycle in this video. It's just going to be outside the scope of this live stream, but that is a whole video I want to talk about too, how this cycle is so much different from the last, which is still my belief, which is still my theory. And bears are going to argue this is done. Right? This is the end of the crypto market. But if we keep looking at past data and realize every time we've had the Bitcoin cycle kind of reset and enter that bear phase, first of all, no one knew when the bear phase would actually be. And if everyone thinks it's going to be right now, I can tell you that that is probably not going to be the case at all. a lot of us were expecting the bear cycle to happen somewhere between September, October, November or December, right? January would be amazing. If Bitcoin went past 100, went to 125K, met a lot of people's price targets, but we all knew that it wasn't just going to be this upward ride. We've had that upward ride for 3 months now? Bitcoin was going to have these pullbacks. The market was going to have a pullback. We were going to see a correction. Did we think we were going to see a crash like this because Elon Musk decided to come out with a string of tweets and all of a sudden the mass media wants to come out with all this FUD at the same exact time during the start of the summer? No one thought that was going to happen, but this was to be expected to a certain degree. Talk about ADA. I got y'all. All right, so Cardano is really interesting. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up some things I got with Cardano. Okay. Cardano. I got to pull up a text message from my buddy because I sent this to him right before all this live streams. Okay. 1 sec, guys. Let's talk about Cardano. Let's talk about questions that you guys may have. And then your boy is going to go hit the gym because when the market is down and I'm down a lot of money, I like to go work out. And I recommend you guys to go for a walk, get some fresh air. Maryland, it is freaking humid. Let me know where you guys are from because actually, believe it or not, 40 to 50% of my viewers now is from around the world. Only 40 to 50% of my viewers are currently in the US. The rest is just around the world. All right. Cardano. Where is the link? Let me do another thing, guys. Let me keep up some chart stats for you guys just so we have it going. Okay. Let me get those ugly candles out. Pull it back. Alrighty, guys. If you're watching the stream, thank you all so much. And thank you to all my subscribers with all the recent support so far. Oh, shit. What is this? Okay. Sorry. Brian, what is your rule of thumb for averaging in? It just depends on what your income is going to be, right? How much money you see flowing in. And for me, Bitcoin is always an average that I have on a daily basis, regardless of the price, just because I still do see a higher price target for the end of this bull run. By then, I'll start shaving off more of my profits. But for me, if I see a crypto project, if it's a lower cap altcoin that I know, hey, like I'm okay to put a little bit more risk in the market here, that's when I will just buy it in, right? And I've done that with my Discord and shown you guys some of the trades I've made. With Ethereum right now, I'm averaging anywhere from like 3 to 10K into Ethereum right now. And my biggest rule of thumb, don't average your whole pie, especially when you're predicting that a sideways trading action could occur for the next 1 to 2 weeks. So you don't even have to put your money in every single day. It could be every other day, every 3 or 4 days. But, you know, dollar cost averaging is so simple. Just know when to have that discipline and know how much money to put in and how much money not to pull in, because I think that's more important. How much money you should always have sitting on the sideline. Okay. Okay. So Cardano roadmap. Status. Okay. So I'm sure some of my subs already know this, but there is a visual, like an image where you can see all of Cardano's implementations using their network, which I found fascinating. That's why it's such a good feature. In terms of Cardano and Ethereum, if you guys didn't know, so Cardano's co-founder was actually working with Vitalik alongside a few others when they were first building Ethereum's project up. And there was a lot of controversy with this because Cardano's founder said that he quit, but just like almost everyone else was saying that he got fired. This is because Vitalik, the owner of Ethereum, was saying, hey, we don't want this to be for profit, but Cardano's founder wanted it to be for profit. And he was arguing that nonprofit was the way to go. Vitalik was Vitalik wanted nonprofit, Cardano wanted profit, and yeah, they split their ways. He's been working on this. He had like 3 or 4 other projects on the back end before all of this has happened. In terms of price action, because I know you guys are really just about Cardano right now, it's down 20%, but it really isn't performing that bad in comparison to the all-time high that we recently hit. And it's still only down. Let me pull up my other desktop. Okay. Yeah, guys. So Cardano is down right now. Let me move this to $1.63, right? It was about $2.50. It was nice on Saturday, so we're definitely having a strong pullback. Down 19% right now. So the question is Cardano a good buy? Cardano, anything I believed with anywhere near around $1.50 was a good entry price. Right now, in terms of this price action, I would hold off just to see how much lower it would go at the time of this recording. But even in the terms of just a 1-week spread, let me pull this down. It's not too crazy right now. So earlier today, we had Cardano go all the way down to $1.32, $1.10. That would have been a really good time to enter the price for this. Like I said, I'm not going to say you have to buy into cryptos like this, but you want to have a hedge. You want to have diversity. Cardano, they're doing everything that Ethereum is failing to recognize right now, because Ethereum got so big at this point with their gas fees and the adoption that we have with everyone using their network, where Cardano is a really good alternative to this. And I see it being a strong long-term hold. So I may actually enter some more positions into this. We got this one large red candle for today. I'm going to keep my eye out on this price action at the end of the stream just to see if I make any buys. I'll post in the inner circle if I go ahead and do that later today. But Cardano, I think it's a good buy. Would I sell right now? Hell to the no. If you're seeing price action going down like this, that is definitely not the move. We're going to be seeing more rebounds. We're going to be seeing a correction later on, but I'm not a financial advisor. If you need the money, go ahead and do it. That's just what I'm thinking right now. Okay. Man, I don't know. I can't tell if this is Cardano bots right now or if this is just people really still loving Cardano. But here's Cardano's roadmap, guys. This is the co-founder or the founder, Charles Hoskinsons. He recently had an interview with Mark Cuban. It wasn't like a formal thing. Mark Cuban was just pretty much talking about cryptocurrency. He opted into the thread and said, yo, if you want to hop in and come to my farm and like learn more about this. He made a full video, Periscope, whatever that app is on Twitter. So he's really active in the community. And from that video, I was getting really good vibes. Really, really smart guy. Really knows what he's talking about. I'm very confident in Cardano with all the other phases and initiatives that they have lined up. And, you know, as you guys know, they've been doing a lot of work in Africa too. It's just good stuff right now for the project. And in terms of a longer term hold, I have it added to my list. It's just a portfolio that you need to increase over time. You just don't want to dump your money all at once. Elrond. Ooh. Okay. Polygon or Matic, still love it. Still one of my favorite cryptocurrencies. Let's see how they're doing today. You look like Simu Liu, the actor from Kim's Convenience. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. He's a really good-looking guy, and I'm really excited for his movie with Marvel, man. That's like the most pumped I've been in a while. Hopefully, like movie theaters open up. I'm gonna be sitting front row, AMC, be watching that. All right, guys, let's see how our biggest losses. Bitcoin SV, Zcash down 36%, Tezos down 34%. Tezos is having a rough week too, so they're taking a strong dump. EOS 49%, Polkadot 32% down. So these are our top losers. This one hurts. Cosmos Atom. I really like this cryptocurrency, but it's getting hit very hard too, alongside just most of the market right now. So 30 to 40% is definitely a good discount that I'm seeing with the market. Do your own DD. I will have an updated video, you guys. I definitely will. Helium is another crypto that I'm interested in that I really like. 14% down, which is not too bad. I'm trying to find Polygon on here. Matic still up 73%. It looks like it's the only green on this other than Solana too. So two of the cryptocurrencies that we've been talking about. Polygon is down at $2. I would definitely be on the eye out for this if you guys are looking to pick up some cryptocurrencies on sale. $1.75 is something that a price point that I would be interested in into returning back into this trade. So keep an eye out on this. They're still bullish. I think it could drop down even more, so you don't have to FOMO into any of these trades. But say you got $100, I'd be putting in 10, 20 bucks into some of these smaller coins right now, especially with the drop that we're having. Average it in. Don't YOLO it, because tomorrow, man, with all the support that's broken right now, we can't guarantee. Anyone who guarantees that tomorrow is going to be the recovery day is tripping, man. We really can't tell right now. Okay. All right, guys. So, it sucks. I know. It sucks. The cryptocurrency market is red today. But I just want to say, man, during turbulent times like this, you got to hold it together. You got to stay strong, because this is where the money is made. And I know it's tough investing into the dip, because the dip just keeps dipping and dipping. But stay strong during these times. Have them adamantium claws. All right. Go eat a good dinner or something. We might be eating ramen noodles for the next few weeks, but that's okay, because that's all part of the game. You can't expect to continue seeing cryptocurrency prices going up. This stuff is so volatile, and as quick as it goes down, we're going to see it go up faster. If you have made mistakes in the market, it's okay. If you have lost a little bit of money, it's okay. Your goal isn't to make money by the end of 2021. We got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I'll be 80 years old. We'll see if I'm 80 years old actually doing these streams with a gray beard and a grandpa. I'll be like one of the OGs on here. You guys know I'll be on here for my community, making sure that you guys are taken care of, making sure that I can beat the crap out of that FUD. We don't need none of that. If you are a bear, get out of here. Right here, we want positivity, we want good vibes, and we want to make sure that we're all looking out for each other. Stay strong, you guys. If you don't have a VPN, Surfshark, check it out down below. What else we got? Coinbase, they're crashing a little bit, but I got a link for $5 down below. I did hear the news about BlockFi. Apparently, so some people don't like that this happened. I think this is a win. So BlockFi, instead of giving out Gemini USD or GUSD or whatever it was, they gave out people a lot of Bitcoin by accident. So some people saw Bitcoin entering their accounts, like hundreds of thousands of dollars of Bitcoin. And BlockFi messed up, and they said, can you guys return the money back to us? We'll give you $100 back. And now they're like, oh, we realize people aren't giving our money back because we made the mistake, and people are keeping it. So they're trying to go for legal action. I don't know about that one. I don't know if they could sue someone for that, because that's their own negligence. I guess they could argue like theft, or, you're using their platform. The question is to you, chat. If BlockFi accidentally dropped you 5 Bitcoin, so say they dropped you hundreds of thousands of dollars, would you return it to them? Would you return it to them? Let me know. I'm seeing people state their states. I don't know if my chat is super backed up. Might be. Oh, it might be. That's why I was like, why are you guys still talking about ADA? It's not theft. I kind of agree. Nope. I love you too, T2 Wavy. Nah. People are saying nah. Some people are saying yeah. Yeah, I agree with you guys, man. It's definitely a controversial thing. So we'll see, guys. We'll end it on that note. I'm going to do some more research and see what we got cooking in the kitchen. Yeah, definitely a lot of interesting things. But if you guys did enjoy this live stream, if you guys want me to do more of it, definitely comment down below and drop a like on this video. On top of that, if you guys are new to the channel, if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you guys do. I would love for you guys to join the Jungie family and join the jungle. Like I said, that's a thing. We're doing that. I did talk about ADA. Rewind this like 10, 15 minutes back. If you missed it and you're joining in now, I will be back soon. Yeah, I'm going to go work out, you guys. Today's a gym day. Nice weather in Maryland. So I love you all. Thank you for tuning by. Thank you all so much again for the support. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you guys want more real-time updates on everything going on. Don't freak out. We're going to be good. All right, guys. We're going to be good. Okay? All right? Get some food. Get some water, my people. Have a good day. And I'm still going to the Bitcoin 2021 conference. I'm going to be there. You know, I thought we were going to be popping bottles, but we're going to be popping some juice boxes and we're going to see what happens. So hopefully y'all enjoy this. Catch y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Peace.